Okay, well, good morning everyone. Here's a new one for you. Normally you'd be listening to me standing in the middle of the desert in remote Western Australia. I'm actually in Bangkok at the moment. I thought I'd make a quick movie. If you've never been to Bangkok, it's a massive, sprawling Asian capital city. It's not a great day today because of the pollution or the smog from the fires, they say, up north, burning sugarcane stubble and the like. And the reason for the movie is I got to travel out way into the sort of northwestern areas of the city today, and traffic can be horrendous. If you look at this down here, that's everyone trying to get to work. So I thought I'd try something different. I'm gonna document traveling on some canal boats in Bangkok. So Bangkok has a very large river, the Chao Phraya, going through it. There it is right there. But off that, there's a lot of little canals that weave throughout the city and out to the east and the west and the north. And I figured out when I looked at the map that they're probably going to get me 80% of the way out to where I want to go, because I'm going to look at an old car, that's all. Anyway, rather than trying to have the conversation with a taxi driver, I thought I'd jump on one of these canals, get a lift out most of the way, and then I'll just find my way the rest of the way in a taxi, I'd say. Also, I'm going to jump on a sky train. There's one going past right there. And there's another one going that way. So Bangkok has a very modern SkyTrain system. You can't get everywhere on it, but they're constantly building new stations and new tracks, because I'll show you this city. It is absolutely massive as far as the eye can see. And we're on the 40th floor here at the moment. Every direction out to the horizon. Pretty much the complete opposite of when I'm in the bush in Australia. The only man-made objects there that you see in my movies are usually our campsite. Just a caravan and a car and a motorbike, and here's the opposite. Every single thing you see is just, as far as the eye can see, is just skyscrapers. But it's a lovely city, and hopefully I can show you a little bit more of it today in detail. Lovely pool too, by the way. Alright, we'll catch up with you when I'm at the SkyTrain station. Okay, it's a bit noisier down here. That was the building I was just standing on top of. Now I'm down at street level. There's all that traffic, everybody trying to get to work. And this is the big elevated rail platforms that you'll see common sight around Bangkok. That's a big station just there I'm about to go up into. There's a train pulling up, you can just see. So yeah, that one there is also another rail line. So that's two elevated rail lines. Massive concrete constructions. They're quite expert at it now here. Okay, here's the modern ticketing system. Nice little convenience store. And I've got my own little ticket. And there we go, up to the platform. Okay, it's peak hour here, so it's not going to be easy to get a seat, so I won't film anymore, but here's the train anyway. Oh, there goes that train. There wasn't any room on it for us, but it's all very courteous and respectful here. Everybody lines up. Everybody is considerate of other people's space. And the next train will be here in about 1 minute. Okay, here comes the next train. It's likely that there's probably not going to be much room on this one either. There it is. Yeah, it's looking pretty packed. Okay, just got off this train at Central. Beautiful, smooth ride, ice cold air conditioning. Here's all the people jumping out of this train and jumping across. Yeah, ice cold air conditioning, spotlessly clean. So exceptional train system that Bangkok has here, and Australia could learn a lot from what they've got going on here. Anyway, I'm going to head out of the train station now, and I'm going to start walking to a canal pier, or a taxi boat terminal. Okay, here we are on the canal. Here's the boat. I'm going to jump on. Okay, I've just paid my ticket, exactly $1 Australian. Now I'm on the canal boat. These things get up and hammer as well when they get going. There's about 10 people on it. Most people have already used this to go to work in the other direction, so I'm actually heading away from the city. That's why it's a little bit empty. But it's a great way to tour Bangkok, and instantly you get away from the traffic. Now this thing just pulls up every, I don't know, 800 meters to a kilometer. There's little ferry stops along the way, and I'm probably going to travel about 10 or 12 kilometers on this thing, so about 10 stops, something like that. All right. Okay, we're up front now. It's funny, the boat's about 40 years old. It's got a pretty flash little digital speedo. Have a look. We're just waiting for a guy to do a 3-point turn in the canal, and then we'll be on our way. Here we go. You can't read that at all, but we're doing about 21, just poking through here very slowly, 21 kilometers an hour. Once you get into this canal system, it's like stepping back 80 years, I think, compared to that modern, clean, fast rail system that I just came on to get here. It's all very village-like down in the canal still. We'll watch the boat disappear up the river. Very pretty flowers here. Okay, so I'm going to find myself a taxi now. Okay, well I'm out in the burbs a bit now. My boat ride was $1. Sorry, my train ride this morning was $1. My boat ride was $1. And I just jumped out of a taxi and that was $2. So I'm just walking the last couple of 100 meters to the guy's house because I'm not exactly sure where it is. So it's easy to just walk. Have a look at this little street side restaurant. Getting ready to serve the lunchtime rush. Nice little nursery on the side of a busy highway. Very nice. Anyway, I'll start looking for this house. Oh, and here's the car. Very nice little replica RX-4 Mazda. It's actually a 929, but very nice, but I don't quite think it's the right one for me. Anyway, good little adventure in Bangkok. Killed a couple of hours. Just doing a quick morning walk in Bangkok. There's a nice little park just here near where I stay. Very busy in the mornings too, from about 5:30, 6 o'clock onwards. There's loads of people in this little area doing exercise. Volleyball, badminton, sort of outdoor soccer. They're quite into their exercise, the Thais. Also, there's a great little gym down here, outdoor gym. A complete opposite to what you find in Australia, because all we see over there is people Facebook shaming councils, etc. Because there's one little crack in their local gym equipment or something like that. Well, here it's all free, all open air, and when it breaks, they just keep using it, adapt it, fix it themselves, whatever, and everyone's happy. Everyone just likes being outdoors and having the facility, and they just get on with it and make do without. But yeah, good little spot here. I'll give you a quick look at this gym in a minute. A bit of badminton, bit of soccer going on. Got a yoga class over there. Looks like we've got an outdoor boxing ring here for when they have some local Thai boxing or Muay Thai. Bit of standard old park equipment, very similar to what you'd see in Australia. And the other outdoor gym, what I was talking about, is just up here. I'll give you a bit of a look. Alright, here we go. I'm sure some people just bring their equipment down here and donate it, but pretty cool. Always a lot of people here using it. This one's my favourite, the Boxer Rocks. Another one, Boxer Rocks. Another, some concrete weights. But yeah, very popular little gym, this one. About 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's always packed. Alright, well I'm going to go find myself some breakfast, but yeah, just to finish up about yesterday's little trip. So I ended up catching the SkyTrain in the morning. It was $1. Beautiful, smooth, cool, fresh aircon ride. Got to the boat terminal ended up getting on 2 boats, got me to where I wanted to get to. That was $1, including both boats. And then I got a taxi for $2. I ended up meeting the guy at a local 7-Eleven, and he showed me his nice little Mazda rotary. Well, actually it wasn't a rotary, it was just a 4-cylinder. Wasn't quite for me, had a bit of rust and a few other things, so I decided against it, because I'm looking at finding a good one and bringing it back to Australia. Yeah, and then I caught I was expecting an old red government bus. There's some pretty dodgy buses here, but they're in the middle of changing the fleet over to a modern fleet. So I was all ready for a long, slow, noisy bus trip, but ended up being this beautiful brand new bus for the sort of 12k ride back into the city, and it was $1, and air conditioned, just lovely. So yeah, they're moving ahead in leaps and bounds here with their public transport, and as I said, Australia could do well to take into consideration what some of these countries are providing. You know, I spent a lot of time living in Sydney, and some of the old trains there, it's just a bit of an embarrassment in many regards. Anyway, I shall let you go, and I'll go and find the breakfast. Signing out from Bangkok.